Hey nerds, Wayland here, with some more thoughts on Overwatch. If you haven't guessed already, given by the title sequence and the intro, I'm going to be talking about the edgiest of edgelords, Gabriel Reyes, who is obviously more commonly known as Reaper. Much has been said of this particular hero. I've heard people say he's easy. I've heard people say he's only used by 12-year-olds. And I've heard people accuse him of being a direct counterpart to the Spy from TF2. So you get it. There's a lot of unsubstantiated claims flying around on the internet. Just sort of like usual. I'm going to provide my thoughts on the hero in this video, and how I think he fits into the game as it stands at the moment. First off, as those who I often play with know, he is far and above my favourite offensive character to play. This is because he is very good at harassing a backline and getting key picks on other heroes, like Mercy, Bastion, and Widowmaker, who usually try to remove themselves from the front line, but still pose a threat directly or indirectly from a long range. For example, Bastion obviously poses a great threat even if he's not right next to you, so he poses a direct threat, but Mercy poses an indirect threat by healing her teammates, who then come back and can be more aggressive because of it. His double shotguns are capable of doling out massive damage at close range, meaning he can often dispatch enemies from behind before they know what has hit them. This is where I think a lot of the parallels to Spy have been drawn. His abilities and weapons, like those of the Spy, lend themselves to a stealth-based playstyle, usually focusing on eliminating key threats and nullifying enemy defenses. However, I think there are a few key differences between Spy and Reaper that need to be highlighted. Firstly, Reaper is capable of being far more aggressive than Spy in most situations. His shotguns, unlike the Spy's knife and revolver, can be effectively used in head-to-head firefights to great effect, alongside being useful in those previously identified sneaky stealth situations. So this, combined with his passive soul healing ability, so when he or other players on his team kill an enemy player, they drop soul orbs which can be consumed for extra health. This allows Reaper to be generally more versatile than the Spy. Secondly, I believe Reaper requires slightly more skill to remain undetected than the Spy. Any brain-dead, gibbous-wearing scum can slap on an invis watch and become nearly undetectable in TF2. But with Reaper, you need to really play your cards right and have a good understanding of the map, such as layout, routes, and health kit locations. Otherwise, you'll be easily caught out and dispatched by the enemy team. While I think Spy generally takes more skill to play effectively than Reaper, so to actually get backstabs or ambassador headshots and so forth. But I think it is far easier to simply go unnoticed as Spy than as Reaper. This wouldn't be a worthwhile commentary on Reaper without a segment on Death Blossom, Reaper's ultimate ability. For those who don't know, Death Blossom basically involves Reaper creating a high DPS area of effect sphere around himself with an 8-meter radius for 3 seconds. The golden rule I've found with Death Blossom is not to not be predictable with its use. If you walk into a crowd of people in plain sight, they will more often than not predict your intention and focus you down before you manage to inflict a significant amount of damage. In my experience, Death Blossom is most effective when used from an unexpected angle while the enemy team is both huddled close together, such as around a point or around the payload, and is also preoccupied with a distraction of some sort, such as a push from your team. In these situations, these golden situations as I refer to them, Death Blossom has the ability to effectively wipe an enemy team if used correctly. Given my extensive experience with Reaper, I've come to notice a few key limitations as well. One of his biggest weaknesses is the range of his weapon. While, as previously identified, they are positively lethal at short range, the damage fall off is significant the further you are away from your target. Indeed, Reaper has the lowest effective range of all heroes in the game. This is of course to balance against his ability to close the distance between him and his prey all sneaky like. But it is just generally important to remember how useless his shotguns are at range when you're playing him. Another key weakness is that of, obviously, his direct counters. Reaper's direct counters, in my experience, include Mei, Roadhog, and McCree. McCree is pretty straightforward. He's actually designed to be capable at dispatching heroes who wreak havoc in the back line, like Reaper, and also, for example, Tracer. This is due to his signature stun fan combo. If you can manage to bait him into wasting his stun on your Wraith form, you should have no trouble dispatching McCree as Reaper. Roadhog's his hook, can be a major pain for any Reaper, but once again, if you can manage to get him to waste it, or get him to miss with his hook, you can effectively destroy him just like Reaper can destroy any other tank effectively. Mei, however, is a different kettle of fish entirely. Mei is intrinsically a Reaper's worst nightmare. This is because, as previously mentioned, Reaper needs to be in close range to deal any significant amount of damage, and Mei is specifically designed, to sorely punish any player stupid enough to get near her. Hence, she directly counters Reaper's innate playstyle. She basically will punish a player who plays Reaper, for doing exactly what Reaper should do. So, if you are considering 1v1ing a Mei as Reaper, I have only one piece of advice. Don't. Seriously, it's a very, very bad idea. That basically sums up my thoughts and experiences with Reaper. If you have any thoughts, advice, or any other ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll hopefully see you all in the next video. Until then, this is Wayland, signing off.
No, didn't kill nothing!
30 seconds remaining. Time is running out.
I need help so bad. Where's all the fucking help on this map?
That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
10 seconds remaining.
We're together. We can do this.
Payload.
No. Motherfucker.
What happened? What happened?
I've got you in my sight.
Heroes never die.
Target eliminated.
Stop the payload.
Safe down here. Ah, she nearly died in my bombs. Quick, get her. Oh, too late, I think. She went to jump in a health pack and healed herself, and then my bombs went off and killed her.
30 seconds remaining.
Riptide ready to roll.
It could be.
And up.
冻住，不许走。
Judgment is upon us.
Justice reigns from above. Enemy seen. Heroes never die. For a price.
It's nearly over. Keep up our defense.
Oh my god.
Let the dragon punch. Victory.
Hooray! No. Oh, I see now you like, yeah, see? And you and your goddamn Reaper, goddamn!
Heroes never die. For a price.
Good job.
Epic.
Good job. Oh, cereal? Alright, piss off.